You cause mental illness. A lot of mental illnesses comes from the way people are treated. Yes, the way people are treated. Let me break it down through my experiences, okay? Because I like to speak from experiences. Okay, in 2003, my landlord tried to rape me almost every day in front of my children. Called polices, filed police reports, called polices, filed police reports. Nothing was done, okay? He injured one of my children real bad. Two children was injured, but he injured one more worse than the other one. My baby, okay, newborn, my baby stayed in the hospital twice. One, he was turning off the heat from the basement, turning off the lights from the basements, keeping us in the cold, keeping us in the dark. My baby got real sick. She caught a real bad cold, almost died on me. Then again, the second time, he knocked her out my arms. She flipped out of my arms, I guess, when, I was fighting him. I don't know, but she ended up behind the door. Every day this man would call me, try to rape me in front of my children. Okay, when I was in the hospital visiting my daughter to bring my baby home because they let her go for Christmas, I went to get my daughter. I was illegally locked out of my home. He changed the locks, even took everything out of my apartment. Okay, I went to landlord and tenant court to get back into my home, but the judge was afraid to allow me and the children back into, the home because this man seemed crazy. He did so much. No, he never got inside of me, okay, during the times of trying to, rape me. Okay, but the judge did not allow us back into my home, so we became homeless. 2003, this happened. I just finally got stable 2018. So here it is, this mother with her children, also grandchildren now as well, just living her life in the streets, sleeping in hospital waiting areas, sleeping on the ferry, sleeping on the trains, sleeping even in parks. I slept on the snow with my children. Family was just so wicked and cruel not to allow us in their home. It was too many of us. Yeah, family. Sometimes they're the worst. But when they need help, they want you to help them. But yeah, here it is, a strong woman. I kept my children together. I kept my family together. That's what my main goal was, and my focus was to keep my children safe, keep them warm, keep them fed, okay, and make a way out there. And I did. In and out of the shelter systems, not getting any help. They want to be so quick to call Child Protective Services to help a family. Let me tell you something. From 2003 to 2018, Child Protective Services was put in my life. Every state, borough we went, here they was. They ain't do nothing. Child Protective Services don't help you. They file forced petitions. They bring you into family court, and they got judges, lawyers, everybody working together. They liars. They liars. God gave me the best experience against these people. Corrupted freaking liars. Okay? And it be your own kind trying to take you down in family court. You're wicked. So wicked. Okay? People that work in these fields, I'm telling you, they wicked. I had so much experience with these people. So, They have done nothing for the family, bringing me in and out of family court for educational neglect. No abuse, no anything against, me far as really neglecting my children. But all these years from 2003 to 2018, me being homeless, they tried to plan educational neglect on me, which it was not my fault. If I'm homeless, dealing with the shelter system, and the shelter system done had me in every borough and in a few states, bouncing me all over the globe because my family size was huge. There wasn't enough space. So the path, yes, the path, 151st Street in the Bronx, the path. Okay, these people have to go through the path in order to get places. One big place in New York City that covers all the boroughs. And you have to go through them. And they give you the runaround. And they find you uneligible like every 10 days or every 20 days, 15 days, however they want to do it. The workers will go around your family members. If they see your family members have a little bit of space in their living room, they say you can sleep there. They say if your family members have an extra bedroom, you can live there. And they will not accept you. They try to shack you up with family members, shack you up with anybody that they feel has a little space somewhere. Even if they got a big closet in their home, they will say you can sleep in there. So nobody knows what really goes on until somebody tell the truth. And here's my truth. So I've been found uneligible from 2003 to 2018, just floating around trying to keep my family together, making a way for all these years, getting blamed for educational neglect. I enroll my children in a school in any borough that they send me to. I go do the paperwork. I go to the Board of Ed. I get these children in school. I put these children through school. Next thing you know, here it is, a shelter system moved me to another borough. I do the same thing. Go down there to the Board of Ed, get my children in school, enroll my children in school. Here come the shelter system again, moving me again. So do you see what I'm trying to tell you? I was never the reason for educational neglect. It was the way the system moved me and my children around. Even put me in different states. Here comes Child Protective Services. Once again, following me everywhere I go for supervision. Now I'm in a different state. Here they go again, pulling me in the family court, pulling this educational neglect on me. And that's what happened to me. But now I'm fighting because I feel everywhere I've been, you put Child Protective Services in my life, so many paperwork in different states, in different boroughs under me and my children's name. I feel like my life is just everywhere. Like my life is just everywhere with my children. All my children's birth certificates, all my children's social security cards, everywhere in every state, in every borough. And it probably don't look good with my name being in the database. My name, I don't even know what's under me and my children's name in the database. Maybe that's why when I try to find an attorney, nobody wants to work with me. You never know what's under your name in the database, especially if they was trying to take you down for exposing them. You never know what they're putting next to your name. All these different red flags could be near my name, my children's name. I don't know. And that's my fight. Things like this cause mental illness, anxiety, panic attacks, stress, depression. But no one listens. You have all these higher people that will hear your story and does nothing about it. Don't even help you get your name clear. Attorneys don't even have a heart out there to take stories and fight for people from the heart. Everything is about money, 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 money I don't have right now. Money I don't have to pay for an attorney. No one does anything from the heart. I just want to clear my name. I'm just seeking help to share my story. Why can't a mother feel free to do so? Why does everything have to be so negative on a parent and not positive on a parent? So we get sent to Buffalo, and as you can see, there's proof that I did not pick myself up and go to Buffalo with my children, that Child Protective Services put me and my children on a bus, paid for the bus tickets and everything, and sent us out to Buffalo, leaving one of my children behind. My 13-year-old was left behind because she wasn't home at the time that they purchased the tickets. She was with one of her oldest sisters in Queens, taking care of some business. So they left my 13-year-old behind, put me and my other children on a bus. We made it out there to Buffalo thinking we're going to get help. No, it did not work like that. They said they will send for my 13-year-old once we make it out there. They switched that whole story around, saying I abandoned my child, left my child, and my oldest daughter that she was with kidnapped her. You can't be serious. My daughter got an ACS for kidnapping her sister when they put us on a bus, sent us down near to Buffalo, and left that child up here with her. I'm so thankful that I'm a strong woman, because let me tell you something. Shit like this you don't get away with. Whether I gotta fight 20 more years to get the truth to be heard, it will be heard. So I'm down there in Buffalo with my children. I go on the homeless line at public assistance. And I'm not ashamed to say it, yes, the homeless line at public assistance, seeking help. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Public assistance sent me to Catholic Charities. Catholic Charities stated that they're going to call Child Protective Services to see if Child Protective Services would help me down there. She called Miss Kathy at Catholic Charities in Buffalo, called Child Protective Services. Child Protective Services stated that I don't have a case down there. They cannot help me. Only thing Miss Kathy had to do from Catholic Charities was hang up the phone. But no, she want to argue with people. Oh, this family is down here. You don't want to help them. I guess she made them mad, because that morning I had a knock at my door. It was Child Protective Services, and they took me straight to court. All kinds of false petitions, all kinds of lies against me. Okay. Yes, they did send for my daughter, who was left up here in New York City. When they got my child down there, they tried to destroy this black family. I was told they don't like my accent. They don't like my New York City accent. It was so racist down there, my God. These people had me down there for 4 years, just dogging me, slamming me in the courtroom, lied and said that there's children in there with a broken arm. But you see, this is the thing that I don't understand. All these lies that they did, where's the investigation? When you found out that these people was lying, why did y'all allow them to stay in this field? See, that's the problem. You got to get rid of the corruption. You got to get rid of the people that lie and people that do this, because they're going to do it to other families. No matter if I won and stayed strong against them, they're going to do it to somebody else. And this is the problem in the world today. You allow people that does this to people still be in that field to help other families. And that's the problem. And that's where mental illness come in at. And this is why people suffer and families suffer and children suffer, when you got judges and everybody corrupted like this. I don't care if it takes my voice to get to the bottom of it, but it will. Because it's wrong. And then they go and lie and say there's a child in there with a broken arm. When they go to the doctor, there's no broken arm. They find out that these people lied. The courts lied. Family court judge lied. Why did you still remove my children? You removed my children away from me for 9 months because I exposed you, told the truth. You took my children for 9 months. My children were so dirty in there. I went to visit my children in foster care. My daughter had a black eye. My baby had a black eye. These children was beaten on. Okay? My babies was beaten on. I fought. The commissioner's office helped me get them back down there. Thank God. God is so great. Yes, he is. Then they went after my daughter, the daughter that they left up here. Once I exposed the story that it was them that left my child up here in New York City and I never left her up there, they just put me on a bus with my children and sent me down here. Then they went after that child. Went after that child, destroyed her, forced her out of my home into a group home. This young girl has 4 kids, 3 girls and 1 son. How you have 4 kids while you're up under supervision, even if they did force you out of my home to destroy us and hurt us, you still was up under them and got 4 kids. I spoke about this. I shared that story. And they just removed her 3 girls. They removed the 3 girls that she had and left her with the son. Forced me and my daughter, forced my daughter, my young daughter, to sign her rights away and have her kids remain in foster care. Why didn't you want the son? You know why? Because girls, they use them for sex trafficking. They use them to prostitute. They use girls. But you see, when you a mother talking like this, they try to say you crazy. They try to plant more stuff on you. To all the higher people out there, legislative, mayors, presidents, whoever, please put an end to this. You can. I just want my granddaughters back, please. They're growing up without their real mother. And behind the foster care agency back, the foster mother was telling the family everything. The foster mother was allowing the family to still see these kids. The foster mother was taking family members to dinner, allowing them to see the children behind y'all back, moving against y'all. Please, just give back the 3 girls. The family never did nothing. And if it's any attorney out there, lawyer out there, or someone that can help us get a lawyer, please do. I hurt every day. I finally got my children, moved back to New York City, and things is worse. I'm working with a management agency. The rent receipts is always going up. Just corruption in the management office. When you expose the truth, no one wants to work with you. And that's what's going on. I'm trying so hard to just move out of here. Get from under this management office who has 3 different rent amounts every month. You don't know which one to pay. And then when you don't pay it, the head office is sending you termination letters and court letters when they need to see that the rent is not accurate. It's so much that make a family suffer. But guess what? I'm tired of suffering. Especially when I am not the cause of the suffering. My children bitten by mice, bitten by roaches every night in shelters, and they're still getting bitten by roaches. Me as a mother, I do what I need to do. My children are sick. I have kept them home because I'm not going to be afraid of Child Protective Services. Because let me tell you something, when a kid is sick, it's up to the parent to take care of them. If we don't send them to school, we get in trouble. If we don't take them to the doctor, we get in trouble. So now I'm choosing to take care of my children's medical needs. When they get better, they will go to school. You want me to send them to school sick and I can sick the whole school, then that'll be fine too. But now the way they dogged me and slammed me, I have a right to take care of my children if they are sick at home, especially if they are going through something. You don't know what this did to my children, all this running around for 15, 16 years, in and out of different shelters, different nasty places. You don't know what is going on with these children, how all of this has messed them up like it did me. But it's up to me to make things better. I just hope that someone out there can hear my story. And please, if there's a lawyer out there that will help me take a claim for emotional distress, all the injuries, all the recent injuries, all the pain and suffering and that it has caused, please. And that's the problem. You have a limit, a statute, I think it's statute of limitation or whatever it's called, where you have a certain amount of time to file a case. If I couldn't find an attorney, I feel that me and my children should have some time. We never did anything wrong, but I feel we have a good claim against so many. Against so many. I was shut down to do anything. My story wasn't being heard for 16 years. I done shared it thousands and thousands of times, even took it to social media, and I haven't gotten any help. But I can't sleep. It hurts me, it bothers me, the way things have went. So please, if it's anyone out there with a heart, any attorney, please come forward and see what you can do for this family, please. And I just want to say, everyone, have a blessed day, and God bless you. And God is great. And trust me, I'm not that weak to go and get crazy and harm myself. So never, ever think that I will harm myself. I'm much stronger than that, and I am so prayed up. Anything ever happened to me, trust me, I never heard it myself. I have been strong for 16 years. Why would I break now? Remember, I said that. Amen.